What is happening, Meta Sites? Thank you for returning to my channel. This is now officially channel 7 of the Metapalooza show on YouTube. And I've been going through the fire. I've been going through a battle like you would not believe. And I gotta tell you, you know what? The censorship on YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. Truly. I mean, I was just going through a frenzy, making all kinds of videos. I still have one in the other room that's being exported. I had to do it a couple times because of de-interlacing issues. When it got exported, it just didn't look good, so I had to re-edit that. So I'm keeping up with the energy. I know everybody demands productivity. They demand their videos now, but my computer is slow. Other people, they seem to have all the latest software they can afford to keep up with the Joneses, and for me it's very difficult. You know, I've been working harder to try to earn less, and every year I wonder, how do I make it? You know, I make it through the year, I guess, by plugging away. I've been doing a lot of watchman work. In case you don't know what that is, watchman work is like, well, when you try to report the news, like the truth, and you don't put your 2 cents into it, you just do it. And then, you know, I've been doing this anonymously. I didn't ask for attention. This is my thing, though. This is my own separate channel. I'm doing this for myself. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep, you know, this and my other work separate. But I gotta tell you, you know what? I can't do either or unless I get some type of help. I'll just leave it down in the comments below, in the description box. But yeah, here's my 2 cents on the issue. After backtracking, I've noticed a lot of censorship, not just for me, but a lot of people. A lot of people have been taking off the platform. They're going towards different platforms such as BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey, NewTube, Rumble, Brighteon. Forgive me if I've forgotten any other platforms. Please share your thoughts down in the comments below. I will read them. I always do. I'm not very well known, and it's okay. I'm probably, in the grand scheme of things, a dime a dozen. But I would like to ask people if they could help me to share some important stories. Even though I'm not going to always share everything on this channel, I have another channel, and I've worked with people, good people in the past. My recommendation is to follow Zay Speaks Truth, and also Woke and Red Pill, and also Times and Signs, or Times and Signs Are Us. They actually have done an outstanding job. I believe that they deserve more attention. These individuals, they know what has been going on. We've communicated for over a year and a half now. They're very good people. They do outstanding work, humanitarian work, you know, the good work. So I sincerely would ask anyone who's watching this video to please check them out. Do it. It's good. It's very important. Some people are just doing this not for their own benefit, but they need more help and support. And well, I think that's all I have to say about that. And moving on, I wanted to just say to the starving artists, musicians, and, you know, content creators out there. Yeah, here's some sobering facts. The CEO of YouTube has indeed censored a lot of good content creators or exploited them for money, because everybody thinks that, oh yeah, it's all about the YouTube plaque. You know, you make 500 videos and then eventually you get monetized. Really? Is that how it goes? Is that people, they work hard for 10 years all for a measly few dollars? It's like, oh yeah, I seen this video about one time this chick, this woman, she was ecstatic. She had this thumbnail. It looked like this. I was finally monetized. Ooh. Like it's some big reward, like for being a slave, for making, for, you know, playing ball with YouTube, you know. YouTube is it's got people in a vice, you know, playing ball. She was. You know what? Here's what I think about YouTube's community guidelines. Okay, let me see if I got a analogy. No, okay, no. I don't want to trash this place. I don't feel like breaking anything today because, you know what, everything I do, I want to try to make it into something positive. I don't want to take the road of nihilism and become like, you know, Sam Hyde. You know, like the path of the dark side. You know, anger leads to suffering. You know, it's kind of feel like, yeah, Yoda. Anyway. It's like the Jedi and the Sith. You go down the path of the dark side. You know, pain, anger leads to suffering, or what was it? I don't know. It's not important. Anyway, yeah. So if you are struggling, okay, I want to try to take this opportunity to share some wisdom with struggling artists or people who actually are finally deciding in 2022 to take the plunge and start making content. Well, you know what? You guys have phones, okay? We're past the DSLR camera stage. Now we're on the phones. If you guys are not making content now in 2022, I don't know what to tell you, honestly. You guys have all the tools and knowledge given to you in the palm of your hands. If you can't figure out how to make one video, hey, good luck in life, man, because you know what? Some people, they think that, oh, just because I got a YouTube channel, I'm special. I got a whole bunch of playlists for people to see. Well, what have you made? I'm asking you, what have you made? That's original. That's from you. Tell me. If you have not made any content of your own in all this time, in all the history of YouTube, even in spite of its community guidelines and issues censoring people, what are you doing about it? Honestly. I mean, people are copycats. They're copying each other. They all want that YouTube plaque, and that's what matters to many of them, most of them. They work hard for years. They just want that shiny YouTube plaque like it means something. It's like getting a degree, you know, a piece of paper. If I wanted to, I could get a fake plaque anytime I want. But you know something? I'll be honest. I deserve the real thing. Do I want it? No. I don't want that piece of crap. I mean, some people are like, they're working towards that golden idol. It pisses me off. I don't know what's worse, to be honest. Me saying to people, you should make content because you have none, or you are selling out to the corporate masters that give you like pennies. You know, they give you like they give you the crumbs, and they're making billions. The CEO is worth maybe 500 billion, something like that. I'm not sure it's million, or it's a lot. It's ridiculous. It's like they're stupid rich. They don't deserve it. And they're getting rich off us people who are doing this as a passion. You know, they're taking our hard work and they're turning a profit from it. One of these days, YouTube is just going to become glorified Netflix, and Netflix is, well, you know what happened to TV, right? Like, TV is now run by 6 major corporations. And if you look at YouTube today, yeah, what's YouTube governed by? I mean, they put artificial intelligence at the helm. They're Sentinel web bots scanning YouTube videos. I made videos, but they had to be taken down because, number one, I guess copyright. I've been striked a few times. But there's also another issue. I've been flagged for daily upload limits, and I'm just gonna, yeah, that's a thing. There's only so many videos I could upload. I had important videos I was gonna upload on either this channel or the new one. I have to keep on trying. But this is what I'm saying to people. You know what? I've been going through the fire. If people are every day, they're just doing their thing, their thangy thing, and word, I get it. You guys, you have your niche. Yet. Well, best to stick to that, but always remember, don't forget about this video. Please, the facts about YouTube and what it's doing to good creators. And it's just not right. It's not fair. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that work super hard on their content, but they get nothing. They deserve more attention and recognition and support, because some of them were actually good. They have important wisdom and information to share. Woken Red Pill is a guy who's been doing this for over 2 years, and he has not even reached 1,000 subscribers. And that's just bullshit. People, they really gotta check out some of these YouTubers, because they're off the radar, but they don't care about the attention. They just have that passion for doing it, and they're not doing this for the money. This is what I respect about these YouTubers, because they're on a quest for truth. And then you have like 95 or 90, yeah, like 80 to 90% of YouTubers who are doing this because it's a career. They're doing it for, I guess, corporate reasons. They want to play ball. They want to get a little piece of that pie. That's what I'm seeing YouTube turn into more and more. I have to wonder, though, when I went to film school, I wonder if this was the reason why many of the students they went to school for. Not to make films, but to get into the corporate YouTube industry. It's like a monster. This industry is a monster. And even Dave Chappelle, he even admitted it once, Dave Chappelle. He finally got paid. Good for him. I think he was one of the real comedians that, he turned away $50 million, and people thought that he was on crack, because no one has ever done that before. It's like, don't sell your soul. Don't sell your soul for this, even if it's tempting. Even though some of us really could use a few extra dollars here and there, to try to make good videos. There's some people that really deserve to have more attention. And again, I'll keep these people, their links down at the bottom, so you can go check them out. Just understand what's happening with YouTube, and there's all these other platforms that don't believe in censorship. I don't believe in censorship. I believe that if there was no censorship, YouTube would be a better place. And the world, as it's descending into chaos, we've seen before the Georgia Guidestones, they've been destroyed. Thank Yahweh. Thank God. Finally, that happened. Is it going to make mainstream news? Or is this just going to be a little segment that I bet you nobody understands what that means, or why they were erected there in the first place, or why somebody eventually had the balls. Yes, I'm going to say that. The coolness, the guts, the mojo, the right stuff, like had the soul, to crush these slabs of satanic pillars, beating it into the ground, just bulldoze that. Good riddance. I call it the satanic Stonehenge because they had the satanic commandments: keep population under 500 million, and I want to talk about that. But I'm afraid though that YouTube might censor this video if I talk about it too much. But I'll just say I was trying to muster up the energy to say this yesterday. But yeah, I'll just dare say it. You know what? When COVID happened, the YouTube community started censoring videos. A lot of it, I got censored. But I'm not talking about myself. I'm just saying, for safety, people, they didn't get the information in time. They didn't do enough research. They ran as fast as they could to get, the Kool-Aid. I'll just say that. Maybe one or two. They drank the Kool-Aid. So here's what happens. I've noticed on YouTube, because I've seen many videos, and don't take it from me, but just believe me when I tell you, a lot of it I was horrified to learn the truth. Many of these people that took the Kool-Aid, they started getting reactions, really bad ones, and I'll even go so far as to say some people may or may not have died, and like little kids and old people and people in general, they've had really bad reactions. They've been getting what's called prions disease. They've been having terrible sores around their body. Zay Speaks Truth is a YouTuber that has actually not been censored by YouTube, and congratulations to him. Watchman Brother Zay, I would seriously check him out. Copy the videos and share those, because I can't do it. Not on this platform anyway. My channels, they get censored. But I know what's happening every day. I'm not stupid. I've been following these stories for over 2 years as a media expert. Okay? And yeah, this is something which it needs to be addressed. What I've seen happen with the Georgia Guidestones, it's like, it's like a switch went off in my head. Wait a minute. So the Georgia Guidestones, before they were demolished, it said maintain population under 500 million. Huh. That's like 10% of the population. What percentage of the population has taken the Kool-Aid? I wonder. It makes me cringe to think about it, because you know what? I hope that I'm wrong. I really do. I really hope that maybe it's one terrible conspiracy and I'm just paranoid. But I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like, I'm not going to say the smartest, but I've had the time to piece together two and two and be like, okay, click. I've been piecing together, footage, just doing that. Even though my computer is running like molasses, I still have footage from over 2 years ago, and I can't forget. No matter how hard I try, it's there. The information, it's all there. My family, they still won't listen. They just got ahead and they done it. I pray for them all the time. I pray that nothing bad happens to anyone. I pray that, these Kool-Aid shots that people were forced to take for their jobs. Many people quit because they didn't want to risk it. We do not understand the long-term after effects, like the aftermath. We're only beginning to see a glimpse of what is happening, and they're going to blame it on COVID probably. I think so. They're going to blame it on like, yeah, because no one's ever done this before. They were talking about changing your DNA, like with RNA gene therapy, and they justify it by using science and special terms and saying, "Oh yeah, trust us, it's science. We're here to help." Yeah. Do you know that they actually censored Dr. Pierre Corey's testimony on ivermectin? It's true. I've talked about this before. I've been over it and over it. And, yeah, guess what? In those trials, no one died. There was no side effects. But, oh no, they censored that because alternative remedies are not profitable. It's all about this, man. It's all about the money. They want to make money. And you know what? Cancer. My grandmother, she had cancer. She's taking medication, and I believe that the medication that she's taking has made her kind of senile and making her make stupid decisions. I like to think that, you know what, it's not her fault. I mean, she's like, "Oh, I'm a teacher. What do you know? You're not making money." And it's like, okay, again, I don't know what to say about that, but it's like, I have the information. I know what's going on in the world because I see it all the time. All she has is TV, and people, they tune into that. People still watch TV. If you're watching TV in 2022 and believe in it, well, you're watching the television. It's run by 6 major corporations, and pretty soon YouTube will be like Netflix. There's not going to be any truth left on it. This channel may go under, but hey, you know what? I've tried. YouTube is now a digital abyss. It's like an ocean of entertainment, mindless entertainment, TikTok videos, and there's just, if people get too close to the truth, yeah, they're probably going to be censored for that. I'm not sure if people are going to get this video, but I would like to say thank you very much for tuning into this. Please go follow Times of Science because they have been following this for a long time. They've been working vigorously to get to the truth. They don't have a big enough support group, so please, if you can, donate some money. I know you guys have a little bit of change, so please help them out because they know they are the real deal. I stake my channel on that. I would help them out if I could. I hope that this video will help them out any way possible. So I would leave the links down at the bottom, and I would seriously go check them out because they know, again, and other good people too. They know what's going on, but yeah, we can't reach people. We can't do it. I'm sorry. YouTube's community guidelines has just put us in the shadow ban realm, the shadow ban category, and it's driven me a little bit insane. I had to go back to what I was doing before just to try to regroup, but yeah, I can't forget about what I've seen, and it's hard, once you know the truth, you can't be living in ignorance. It's like a lot of people are suffering or going to suffer because that they didn't get the truth in time. The Georgia Guidestones should be a big wake-up call for humanity in general, because what this means, most people don't understand what this means. People think that, oh, we gotta find the idiot who tore it down. No. What the Satanic Monument represented, that should have been torn down a long time ago. And I'm so happy that it's finally torn down. But by now, I hope that people understand what it meant. Why was it torn down? And the fact that this wasn't good. Uh, it wasn't a monument that should have been kept up there for as long as it did. Uh, so for me, it's bittersweet. Yeah, maintain population under 500 million. These megalomaniacs, these psychopaths at the top. Do you understand what they're doing? They're buying all the land. They're forcing everyone to get the Kool-Aid, and they want to build a digital world social credit system. And they're getting pretty darn close, even though the guide stones are destroyed. And like, let's say that if 100,000 to 1 million people wake up by tomorrow, still, you know what? I don't know what more is going to happen. I hope that they're going to finally wake up, and then they're going to realize that they've been enslaved by the governments and the powers to be, because that's what's been happening in this last few years. They shut down and destabilized this economy. It's hanging by a thread. And when people are going to be in a panic when depression hits, a lot of people are just not going to be prepared for it, because they're going to be running to the governments. They're going to be like, save us, save us. We'll do anything. And guess what? The governments, they got something in store for those people. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's evil. It's wicked. Very sinister plan that they've been preparing for maybe decades. And you think that it's not going to happen? Well, I'd be very, very concerned. I would be very, very concerned, and I would prep accordingly, warn people about this, because my family and other people, they thought it was crazy. I'm not crazy. Just because I'm not making money doesn't mean that I don't know nothing. I'm not stupid. I'm not a stupid YouTuber. I've had the time to research this. In fact, I should have been reaching a lot more people, but in 2019 I had a news channel. It reached 600 subscribers before my channel got suspended, and that is true story. It's like, I can't believe it was already 3 years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday, but yeah. And now, finally, everything is changing. You can't even get a job working at a McDonald's unless you take an... Yeah. No, thank you. I want to live. I don't want to be getting any experimental gene therapy in me and wait 5 years and then finally have complications like some people are. Because that's what's happening right now. People are not. They're not doing the research. Do this, okay? Go to Rumble or Brighteon or YouTube, or go visit Times and Science and follow those people. Subscribe to those people. Donate to those people, please. Donate to them, because they've been following up on this for years, and there's been good people. I tried to do what I could, but you know what? We need to help support the truth community, the Christian community especially. They're good people. They don't have an agenda. They just want to get to the truth, but they know. And yeah, as it happens, YouTube is censoring those people now. Maybe it is a sign of the times, or maybe I'm just a crazy filmmaker, and I'm stretching with conspiracies. I don't think so. Yeah. So anyway, that's enough for me. Yeah. Please keep, pursuing the truth. You could do whatever you want. It's your YouTube channels, but please understand what's happening out in the world. Don't be ignorant to what's happening behind the scenes. I believe in freedom, free speech. I also believe in God. I believe in doing the right thing, even if it's not the most beneficial thing. Doing the right thing is often one of the hardest paths you can take, and most people, they just, I don't know, they're probably just going to sell up for that golden YouTube plaque. It's not worth it though. At the end of the day, it's really not. Once you finally have that shiny plaque, you're going to be feeling a void that you can't fill with more plaques, or more achievements. You get 100,000 followers. I mean, then what? What's your master plan? Is that it? Is that all that you want out of life? There is more to life, People, they have choices that they got to make in life. What good is it? What profits a person if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, tuning into my channel. I'm going to try and see if I can make this channel better. But, yeah, I got to go back and make a few important videos. Maybe I'll go and do that documentary about the vaccines. And the story is not over yet, folks. We still don't know what the long-term effects are. Tell me what it is that you know about it in the comments below, or if you have a question, or if you have any thoughts you'd like to share, please feel free to say your honest thoughts and opinions, and I would go check out those people. Good night. God bless. Stay crafty. Peace. Peace out.